Hello, everyone, and welcome to another virtual Tai Chi Thursday brought to you by AARP here in Houston. My name is Simone Olivier. I'm the director of Four Dragons Tai Chi, and every Thursday from 10:30, we are going to continue our Tai Chi for Health practice here on the AARP Texas Facebook page. And we have been working on part 2 of our Tai Chi for Health series, Soon Style form. And some of the forms that we've been working on in this series have been brush knee, play the lute, peri peri punch, and push the mountain. And we've done that all in one direction. And now we're going to be working on turning and doing it in the other direction. So working the other side of the body, working the other side of the brain, and getting familiar with doing forms on both sides of the body. So let's go ahead and get started. Today we're going to be doing a warm-up that is based on the animals. The animals we're going to be concentrating on today are the crane, the bear, and the tiger. And according to Tai Chi and Qigong philosophy, when we move like the bear, it helps us to reconnect back to nature, just like the animals are always living in nature and working in harmony with nature. And so we imitate them to revitalize ourselves and to gain some of the attributes that the animals seem to possess and carry and master. So let's go ahead and get started. Find a space where you can take a few steps left and right, few steps forward and back, and making sure that the floor is clear and safe. Also, if you need a chair or a piece of furniture that helps you with balance, feel free to have that near you as well. Anything you need, and if we do anything that requires balance, you can always use a wall that's nearby as well. So just being aware of your space and making sure that it's ready for you and your Tai Chi practice. Let's go ahead and take a few deep breaths in. And exhale slowly. Starting with your head and working all the way down, begin relaxing the body, releasing tension from the muscles, relax the scalp, the forehead, the eyes, the face, the jaw, relax the neck, the back of the head, the shoulders. Relax down the arms. Relax the chest, the back, the shoulder blades. Relax the pelvis, the abdomen. Relax your legs, your knees, your calves, the tops of your feet, and the soles of your feet. Let your breath slow down. Nice, long, slow inhalation. And slowly exhale, finishing the exhalation. And notice how that commands the relaxation to continue to flow through your body. Take your hands together, rub your palms together. Get them nice and warm, and we're going to take some of that warmth, bring it to your lower back and kidneys. Let the belly relax so you can take in a nice deeper breath and breathe down into this area. And take two fists and gently tap the lower back, moving between the top of the pelvis and the bottom of the ribs. And bring your hands down to the corner of your hips and loosen up the hips. You want to loosen up any tightness in the body before moving into our Tai Chi practice. And let's go down midway down the thigh, outer thigh. Also know you can follow along with us seated if you like. Feel free to sit down at any time. And back of the knees, tap the back of the knees. And then just below the knees, breathe, come back up to standing, warm your hands up again. They should be warm already. And then take your hands and rub your knees, getting your knees prepared and conditioned for Tai Chi. And warm them up again. Give yourself a gentle hug and we'll warm up your shoulders. And relax. Let's warm up. Inhale. Nice deep breath, opening up the chest and shoulders. Exhale, release the shoulder blades. And reverse. And now let's connect the lungs with the kidneys. Just start with the open palm, gentle twist, make sure it's from the waist, and let the hips stay stationary so we don't torque the knees. Back of the hands gently tapping the waist. This is a very traditional Tai Chi and Qigong warm-up, just physically stimulating the body to bring more Qi and blood flow to particular parts of the body, helping to loosen up any stubborn tension or stagnation in the lower back area. And now let the palm come up to tap the front of the shoulder. And the back of the hand will come up a little bit higher to tap the bottom of the rib cage, connecting the kidneys and the lungs. And you may notice that as you practice this, you feel the urge to take in a stronger, deeper breath. And that's what we want to make our Tai Chi practice even that much more effective in rejuvenating the body. And now if you like, you can let your hand come up even a little bit higher, tapping top of the shoulders to release stubborn tension here in the neck. And slowly unwind. All right. And now let's move like the crane. Palms facing up, knees softly bent. We're going to inhale from below the navel up to the sternum. And exhale back down. So breathing like the white crane. Bringing energy from the kidneys to nourish the heart, to reduce and release anxiety, to allow the spirit to settle in the heart and in the body so that you can be comfortable in your practice, comfortable in your body, in your own skin. And feel a sense of ease and serenity. Continue this breathing. As we inhale, all the fingertips touch together, wrists come up as high as the shoulders, and then release the palms. Hands come down to the hips. Inhale, fingertips together like you're pulling a string up from the earth. And exhale, release. And now crane spreads its wings. Cross your hands in front. Inhale. Exhale, release. Now we're going to shift the weight. Come into an empty stance, the one-legged crane here. Step out to the side. Nice long spine, grounded hips and feet. Last one. And step out nice and wide. From here, we're going to move into the bear movement. Have your toes turned out. And this is for tonifying the kidneys. So we want to bend the knees just a little bit, making sure that your tailbone is down, your navel is resting back towards the spine is long, crown is lifting, the hips are sinking. And we're going to take our palms up to mirror the feet. Knees and elbows bent, shoulders stacked over hips. And we're going to twist from the waist. On your exhale, straighten your arm out without locking the elbow and press back with an open palm. Turn the palm up as you return back to center. Twist to the other side and reach as you push. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale, twist and turn. Now we're going to twist. As you exhale, we're going to rotate the palm down, pressing back and down. Coming back to center, bring your hands in towards your navel. Lower your stance if you've raised it, or if you need to raise your stance, go ahead, or feel free to sit down. And as you sit, press your feet down into the floor as you extend out and twist, and then come back towards the navel. Two more. And coming back to center. Now we're going to shift our weight, coming into an empty stance, and we're going to go straight into the tiger. So we're going to turn our palms out, curl the fingers, moving like the tiger, and we're going to step out into a bow stance, and we're going to shift the weight forward, pouncing tiger. We're going to come down with a flat back, shift the weight back, and the claws rake up each side of the leg, back up in front of the shoulders. Let your breathing be natural and rhythmic here. Keep both feet grounded. One more, and then we're going to switch sides. Coming back up. Switching to the other side. Finding a nice, wide, stable stance. And then shifting the weight forward. Coming down. Moving like the white tiger. With power and strength, tonifying the lungs. Also agility and suppleness. The crane gives us a sensation of lightness. The bear gives us the sensation of heaviness. And the tiger gives us the sensation to move between both. And one more. And come back to center. Bring your foot back and relax your arms down. All right, so I think we're warmed up. Let's go ahead and move into our Tai Chi for health. All right, and relax. Shake out your legs. And if you'd like to, you can shake your knees in and out. So your knees are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Shaking the thighs and the muscles and calves and the sinew and the fascia, all of that. And then stop and then rock your knees forward and back. So back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, shaking it out. And you feel it shake up into the lower back and the hips. And then take a little bit wider stance and bring one arm forward and back. And then you start to shake everything up, shake out your body. And that really helps to release a lot of stagnation and tension. And it's fun. Hopefully it puts a smile on your face and just shake it out. Okay, so let's review our Tai Chi for Health form. Let's review all of the steps that we've learned thus far together, and then we will break down brush knee and play the lute on the other side. So finding a space where you can take a few steps, 5, 6 steps forward, and make sure that your feet are not too close together. So you need at least 2/5 should fit between your heels. And this will allow for the internal rotation of the hook step. So let's begin with open close. Inhale, arms up. And also feel free to watch first for this round, and then you can practice along on the next round. Open, close. Feeling the heart open. Bend your knees. Shift the weight. Hook step with your left foot. Extend. We're mirroring here. Step out. Brush knee. Follow step, push forward. Play the lute, step back, palms coming in, exhale, pull back, peri peri punch, turn out, palms turn, strike under. Peri, turn out, turn down, strike under, and punch. Follow step. Here, step back, push the mountain. Roll back, empty stance. Step forward, follow step. Turn to the front. You can do one of two. You can rotate on the heel to stay grounded and bring your other heel up and your hands are ready for open close. Or you can pick your foot up, step out, shift the weight, step in. All right, so do what works best for you. Let's review that again. We'll do it 2 more times to review, and then we'll start breaking down brush knee in the other direction. So toes are even and straight forward, heels underneath the hips. And let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knees. Open, close. Long spine. Light feet. So they're light but grounded. Hook step. Extend. Step out, brush knee. Follow step. Play the lute. Step back. In towards the midline. Exhale. Pulling the front hip back. Peri peri punch. Foot turns out. Palm turns down. Strike under. Turn out. Palm down. Strike under. Peri. And punch. Follow step. Wrist over wrist. Both elbows bent. Step back. Roll back. Push the mountain. Step forward, follow step. And turn to the front. Open, close. Raise your stance and relax. Let's practice that one more time without any cueing. Just allowing you to relax into the movement, let it become meditative. It doesn't matter if you miss a step. What matters is that you're focused, you're concentrating with a openness and a gentleness with yourself, and that you're moving and gliding in a peaceful way. Okay, so let's begin. Feel the energy gathering and flowing through your body as you practice. Stepping lightly on the earth. Roll back. And turn to the front. Open, close. So hopefully you're feeling more comfortable with this sequence. And now we're going to break down brush knee, turning to the other side. So I'm going to come a little bit closer so you can see me. All right. So we're ending with open close. Let's work on just the footwork. Knees are softly bent. You raise them. You can raise your stance for open close and allow your legs to rest. And then as you're closing, you sink back down because your legs need to be bent. Your knees need to be bent so that the hips can move and open and turn. So we're going to shift our weight here so that we can lift the sole of the foot and turn in. So this is a hook step. Then we shift our weight into our hook step and we post, empty stance. Step with the heel goes where the toes were. And we shift the weight forward and follow step. So we bring the foot in just a little bit. The back foot should be able to cross behind, meaning that your feet are not too close together, right? You want the leg to be trailing, but you want all of your weight in the front foot. So it's trailing behind, one foot behind the other, and the weight is in the front leg, and the back heel is just barely touching the floor, touching the ground. So let's try that again 2 more times. And it might be easier for you to catch on to it now, even though we're going in the other direction. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder, because we're working both sides of the brain. So let's bend the knees, shift the weight, hook step, shift the weight, and post. Step with the heel. You're also stepping out to the side just slightly, like 1 foot width wider. And then driving through the back foot into our bow stance. Weight is carried in the front leg, and you're ready to follow step. Checking your follow step, lift your back foot and see if your weight shifts forward and back. If it does, that means you're carrying weight in your back leg, you're shifting it forward and then lifting your foot. And what we want you to do is have your weight in the front leg so that when you lift the back leg, your body doesn't move. There's no weight shift. Okay, so that's your check. Try it again. Relax your legs, shake it out. And let's begin. Nice long spine. Deep breath in, exhale, bend the knees. Shift your weight, hook step, shift the weight, empty stance. And now we're facing a new direction. And reach out with the heel, stepping out to the side slightly, transfer the weight, follow step. All right. And relax. Relax your legs. Let's work on the upper body. Just drilling it a few times, starting from open close. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale. Now extend. Fingertips brush the inside of the elbow and then brush over your opposite knee. Crossing. The palm comes in towards the shoulder. Turn and push out. Palm facing the floor, other palm facing directly in front of the shoulder. All right, let's try that again. Open, close. Extend. Brush knee. Palm in. Push out. One more time. Soft elbows. Soft shoulders. Relaxed shoulders. Inhale. Elbows sinking. Shoulders relaxed. Extend. Spear fingers. brush knee. Palm in, push out. Good. And relax. Bring your hands down, roll your shoulders. Let's bring the arms over the feet, turning in this direction. And you just go ahead and mirror me. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Shift your weight. Heel down, toes turn in, hook step. Extend and post. Step out with the heel, brush knee, the palm comes in towards the shoulder, follow step, push forward. All right, let's try that 2 more times, all together. Coming into open close. Sinking your stance, shift the weight, hook step, extend, post. Step out, brush knee, follow step, push forward. All right, now we're going to go right into play the lute. We're going to step back on your back foot. The hands turn in towards the midline plane of the body. We shift back, empty stance. The hands glide across. Okay, we didn't break this one down, but I feel like we can flow right into it. Okay. So coming back to the end of brush knee, follow step, step back, turn the palms in, empty stance, weight in the back leg, gliding the front hand back towards the elbow. Step forward, end of brush knee, step back, play the lute. All right, let's put those two together. Brush knee and play the lute. Let's begin. Hook step, extend, step out, brush knee, follow step, push forward, play the lute, step back, sink into your stance. So this is a very cat-like movement, like a tiger stance. Okay, let's do that again 2 more times. Let's begin. Open, close, breathe into your whole body. Brush knee. Play the lute. Great. And one more time to close it out. Inhale. Open, close. brush knee, play the lute. Holding it here. And from here, we are going to go into peri-peri punch and push the mountain on the other side. And that'll be for next week's practice. So relax your stance, shake it out. If you'd like, you can pull up a chair and we're going to rest our legs. We're going to do a little meditation for the heart and the kidneys, for the fire and the water in the body. So sitting with your feet flat, your back, it should be open. You don't want to be sitting back in the chair. We want to sit forward in the chair, tailbone reaching down. Finding that perfect position for your feet to be flat. And bring both hands to your heart center, sitting up nice and tall. Reaching up through the crown and down from the tailbone. And the heart is in the center between the two. Feel yourself sinking and settling into the heart. Letting go of all your worries and concerns. Find peace in the rhythm of your heartbeat, in the rhythm of your breath. Seeing that where you are now is completely safe and peaceful. And in that peace, your heart can open and expand. Can let who you are, your true nature, begin to exude out from your being. Being able to love yourself and love this moment. Continue to feel the love as you bring your hands down below your navel. Grounding, anchoring this beautiful, blissful, peaceful feeling. Down into the lower dantian. The home of our life essence. Feel that love anchoring down. Just allowing this meditation to continue on even as you open your eyes and move throughout your day. You can always refer back to the heart and anchoring it to the lower dantian for stability, for groundedness, and for peaceful presence. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like, walk your feet in and we can interlace our hands at the thumbs, making our Tai Chi salute. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today, and I hope this practice benefits you uh, throughout this day and the days ahead. I look forward to seeing and practicing with you again. Until next time, Dao On. Peace on the path.
Hi, I'm Rosalinda Martinez with AARP Texas. We hope you enjoyed today's Tai Chi virtual class, Part 2, an intermediate course designed to teach you the complete form. We decided to expand the class because you told us you wanted more. We'd like to thank Li Fu, director of Four Dragons Institute Tai Chi for Health and Longevity in Houston, for leading the class. Tune in next Thursday at 10:30 a.m. for another lesson. Remember, you can catch this 45-minute weekly class on our AARP Texas Facebook and YouTube page. We've also put prior classes on aarp.org/Texas. This series runs through August 27. Thank you for joining us, and see you next